resources, inspiring interviews, business practices, and practical advice to take your art career to the next level. Join Sergio Gomez in today's Artist Next Level and get ready to take control of your career.
I am today here in the beautiful island of Puerto Rico in a nice secluded area, and it's just such an amazing place to be here. Look at this amazing beautiful mango just landed from the tree right behind me, and I just had one. It is so good. So my friends, I am super happy to be here because today I want to talk to you about the cycles in your marketing calendar. And well, we are here to recharge, to relax, have a good time, kind of away from everything and everyone, and it's just a very cool and beautiful place. And today, as I was thinking, I woke up this morning thinking about the times that we need to take as individuals to relax, to pull back, to kind of disconnect in some ways. But I was also thinking about in our marketing as artists, we need to have the push and pull, something that I've always talked about to the members of my community inside the Art Next Level Academy, is this idea of push and pull. Looking at your calendar for the year and figure out what are the best times for you to push and what are the best times for you to pull back, right? In other words, you cannot be promoting every day, all the time, 24/7 with the same message, because pretty quickly your audience becomes invisible to the things that you're doing, becomes numb to your own voice. So you have to, take time to push and pull. It's something that I have learned, over the years, and think about the cycles of things. And even here in Breakfast with Sergio, pushing it so hard over 270 episodes, and then taking a break because the world changed, and then all of a sudden I had to think about, what makes sense at that moment. And that's when I did this whole series of Artists in Lockdown, which now, as you have noticed, have now really slowed down, and maybe I'm doing about one a week or so, because again the world continues to change. So now I'm pushing back again on Breakfast with Sergio slowly as I get back in the swing of things. So in our marketing, you have to look at the same. You have to look at your whole calendar for the year and say, when does it make best time for me, for the type of art that I make, for where I am in the world, for what's the situation where I am, when is the best time for me to push, and what am I going to push, and when is a good time for me to pull. For example, during the pandemic, I decided to push really hard with the Artist Support Pledge. And if you follow me, I did some episodes about that. It went really well for me. Sold out the whole series in just 2 days, which was amazing, right? So I pushed really hard, so then I could pull back after that. So as I look again at my calendar, as soon as I come back, to Chicago from here, or trip here to Puerto Rico, then I plan to again push again, right? I'm working on my next offer as an artist, the thing that I want to do to push back my work as an artist, right? With a different voice, with a different attitude, different things as well as I'm planning. So think about your cycles as an artist. Look at your calendar for the whole year. Look at when is a good time for you to push and to pull. And I've talked about this before, and as I coach my artists in my community, it's kind of this idea of, all right, so let's give you an example. If you're an artist who works in the kind of the topic or the area of the world, nature, sustainability, or anything that has to do again with the earth, right? For example, then jumping into Earth Day, jumping into that wave, it makes total sense for you. That's a season in which you should push really hard, partner with organizations, partner with other artists, other initiatives, participate in shows that all have to do with that, around World Earth Day, which I believe is in April. So, it's a perfect season for you to push because it goes along with your message. It's about riding the wave. We are right now here, just like this is a beach house. We're just like, the beach is like there's a street, little tiny street right here, and then the beach is right there. And this is a town, I believe it's called El Condado. No, I can't remember what it's called, but Rincon. So it's called El Rincon here in Puerto Rico. Southern, west side of Puerto Rico. It is called Rincon. And this is an area where there's a lot of surfing. So a lot of surfers come here. I don't surf at all. But, it's pretty fun to watch them surf. And they look for the wave, right? They go to find and ride the wave. They're not trying to make the waves in another part of the island where there's not as good waves as there are here. They come here because the waves are strong here. As an artist, you gotta do the same. You gotta look at the world and say, okay, when does it make sense for me to ride a wave that's already in motion so that I can get the best push? That's why the Artist Support Pledge worked out really well for me and for many other artists who did the pledge. Because it was already a wave going in, right? So why coming up with something different, trying to do my thing when I can ride that wave, be part of what's already happening, and do my own thing within the wave, right? So think about that as you progress as an artist, as you look at your calendar. Think about when is the next wave I can ride for me. It could be a spring, could be fall, could be summer. Look at the things that are happening also in your local area, right? For example, if there is a season in your local area where there are open studios or there's an art walk or something like that, maybe that's a good season for you to schedule an open studio event or a special studio sale or whatever. You gotta look at those cycles. You gotta look at those waves that are riding already, that are going already, so you can ride the wave and get your best results. So with that, my friend, I think I'm gonna eat this mango too because it's so good, just fresh from the tree. And with this, I'm going to close. And my friend, if you want to check out, I mentioned this in my previous episode with Sergio, I am doing right now a super cool webinar that's called How to Make Your Best Release of Your New Body of Work. So if you have a body of work or a series that you're about to release, you gotta watch my video. It's all about the messaging. You gotta watch my video. It's a really cool webinar, 45 minutes, totally free, that I recorded before coming here to Puerto Rico, and tons of artists are already watching it and taking it, and I'm getting some really good feedback and comments and thank yous from artists from all around the world. So all you gotta do is just go to www.theartistnextlevel.com/2020. I made it super easy. theartistnextlevel.com/2020. You will see it here under the screen and also in the comments or the description of this video, I should say. And have an awesome day. I will see you soon, and I'll probably do a few more videos here from Puerto Rico. We're gonna be here for quite a while. Have a great day. Goodbye.
Check out our website at www.theartistnextlevel.com, where you will find our podcast library, learn about our upcoming webinars, find resources relevant to your career, and much more. Thanks for listening to today's podcast, and we'll see you at the next level.